Alright everyone, welcome back to Brave Fencer Musashi. What the hell? That guy hit us, but he didn't really do any damage. Oh, I think he actually drains BP.
Oh, yeah.
Little fun fact there.
But then he fell off himself, so...
Yeah, he did a lot of good. Oh, Carpenter Dicey. I'm not sure if he really comes in handy. There might be like one point where we need a carpenter. Actually, I know there is, so... Sure, he'll come in handy, but later in the game as well. But anyway, let me continue since I got so rudely interrupted a little while back there. We're gonna be heading back to town now that we got Mysteria, and we can save Tim.
Yay!
But we also now want to collect the things we missed when we came through here last time. Since we were in kind of a hurry, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
And this dashing young man here is Knight Brisket.
Oh, he has a special...
This guy is offering to show us a special technique. Actually, we haven't learned any of those, have we?
I don't think so.
I'm surprised we didn't get one yet. I might have just not checked, which is probably the case. Anyway, yeah, there are a few people in this game who can show you techniques. And I'm not sure, we might have missed one. Actually, I think the maiden we got can show us a technique. But... I don't know, we'll have to go back to the castle to check. I'll probably do that a little bit later. Anyway, let's continue to get out of here. It really isn't too complicated. Once again, that chest is probably just a memory chest, so I don't think it's important. Wow, Wid, that was oddly fitting. Like, who can it apply to other than this one person right here?
I know.
It's a very specific sign that's only relevant for one scenario, which, I don't know, is Wid a psychic? Maybe that's what he does all the time in his windmill.
Maybe he put up the sign
future.
while we were in the underground lake.
Now, you can actually get out two ways. I don't think you're supposed to be able to get out this way, because if you try to jump, you can't make the jump. But if you actually time it right, which hopefully doesn't take me too long, you can actually rise above it and get out this way, which is the way you came in. Now, I don't think they intended you to go out this way, because... Well, let me go back and show you, since I might as well show off the entire game rather than just skipping out on some stuff. Because if you go out to the right... Which, if we can actually get up here, thank you. You need to ride the air correctly to get out. This way will take you around, but there's actually nothing to get this way, so the only purpose it serves is to really take you outside through an alternate route. Which I guess they intend for you to follow, but you can actually kind of, I don't know if it was an intentional exploit, but you can actually exploit the wind machine there to get out.
These ones have spikes on them.
Yeah, these ones require a little bit more planning. It's still not really that difficult. The only thing that's a bit difficult is this jump here. Because you really have to time it right, or else you might just come up short. Look out for the rocks once again, but they're not really a hassle unless you get too impatient. Which happened to me a bit earlier, but, you know, it's no big deal. I think this might be... Yeah, here we go. Okay. If you fall in the water here, it's actually poisonous, so watch out. Look out for the fire Zoras, which I'm just going to call them Zoras because it's kind of what they are. The bats don't really do much, but be careful of them anyway. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you fall down there, for some reason you take damage, but I don't know why. I guess it's supposed to be like a hole you can fall down, but they didn't program it so you actually respawn. You just stay on top and take damage. It's rather strange, but don't ask me. So yeah, that's really all there is to this path. Once you get done with that, you head out over here. Which, as we'll see in just a few seconds, it takes us down to the main entrance area. So yeah, there's no items to collect. There's no people to rescue. It's just a back route out, which serves no purpose. But I figured I'd show it off anyway, even though you technically can get out heading the way you came from. Alright, back in town. Let's see if the mayor's still out. He might leave after a certain point. Alright, here he is. Yes, we got Mysteria for you. Tim's saved now, right? Oh.
What?
Of course, Hotelo didn't return. Hey, we have a choice this time. I'm sure he'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
We got a choice this time, so I might as well say no. Well, of course, as you're familiar with these games, you have to choose yes. There's no getting out of it. There's simply no way. So as you guys can guess, yeah, we have to go to Twinpeak Mountain yet again.
Great.
I think this is going to be one of the last times we have to go to Twinpeak Mountain. Actually, no. We have to head back a few more times throughout the game.
It's our favorite place to be.
There's really not too many different areas, but the ones that there are, particularly Twinpeak Mountain, we have to head back to multiple times. There's no getting out of it. If you don't like the area, too bad. We're gonna make you like it. Before we head to see Hotelo, let's go over this way, because there's something else we could have gotten earlier in the game. But not that much earlier. We could have gotten it at the beginning of this episode, but rather than sleep the whole day away, I decided I'd progress with the game itself. So once again, you might be noticing the time getting rather late, and you might be saying, hey, are we gonna get another Minku? And yes, we are.
Wow.
So back at Hell's Valley, oh wow, we're really tired too. If we sleep until 10 o'clock again, we're gonna have a little friend we can capture. Now, this one is probably gonna be a real pain to capture, for the reason that Hell's Valley is a big circle. It's too round. It's easy for the Minku to slip away, so I'm probably gonna have some trouble. Let's see. Yeah, see, he can get away rather easily in this area. Oh, we got him. But yeah, I always hate this one. He just phased through the wall.
It took him a bit, but he got through.
But the area is so round, he can get away so easily. And yeah, that Minku you could have gotten at any point after you beat Sculpion. We could have gotten at the beginning of the episode, but I figured it was a bit anticlimactic to just start the episode sleeping and collecting the Minku, so I figured we'd get him at this point, so you had to head here anyway. Now, fortunately, that's pretty much the last thing you have to do in this area of Twinpeak Mountain anyway. As long as you've collected the chests and everything that's in that area. So, now to get to Hotelo, we pretty much have to repeat the entire sequence at the mountain again. Luckily, you can just bypass most of these enemies. Not that they did any much damage in the first place anyway. Oh, come on. This guy's just gonna keep reappearing. That's the big problem with these guys. They just always appear and get in your way.
That's the way Twin
The magicians.
Peaks Mountains goes.
Yeah, if you don't know it by now, you're gonna get in your head very quickly. I don't know why Hotelo just couldn't do this for us. I mean, surely you've seen all of Twinpeak Mountain that we've needed to, haven't we?
Apparently not. We haven't seen where Hotelo is.
Well, it is true that we have the ability to unlock some new locations at this point. And we'll see them soon enough. Thankfully, because Hotelo had to get us into this bind.
Frickin' Hotelo.
Did I mention that we have to do absolutely everything in this game? Because if I haven't mentioned it to you at this point, I'm going to mention it again. And this guy is just going to be a dick, so I have to throw him out of the way. You know, I'm happy enough to let live and let live, but when they're going to constantly shoot you and get in your way so you can't progress, I just have to toss you. Sorry.
I love that you can just toss them.
Ah, this music is so peaceful here.
I liked the music in the underground lake.
It's just a nice little interlude before we have to head back into this abyss. Look at these guys. Oh, this bridge is the absolute worst. They're always shooting you here, and there's always a million guys. And you just don't have the time to deal with them all.
I know.
Let's see, what's in this room? I think he might be here.
There he is. What's wrong with him?
Hey, Hotelo, what's up? Yes, it's us. Ashamed?
What?
The mountain's too dangerous. I'm actually surprised he made it to this point. I mean, there actually is a lot of crap on this mountain. A lot of dangerous crap, too.
I guess that's true.
Especially for someone that's just a hotel manager. Yeah, you're a letdown, Hotelo. What do you mean it's just fate we have to let Tim turn into one of those monsters? That's just pathetic. Only 12 hours?
Oh no! We didn't have a deadline before.
Yeah, once you get to this point in the game, a deadline does set in. Anything else prior to this, you can take as long as you want, but from here on out, you're timed. And as always, by 12 hours, we mean 12 minutes. But in all fairness, it's more than enough time to do what you have to do here. Although, some of the platforming mechanics on this mountain are a bit glitchy.
Oh no, not glitchy.
But usually, I don't have a problem with it since I played this game so much. I'm pretty much familiar with how to get past it. So once again, we climb up the giant dinosaur. We can actually take this as a shortcut up the mountain now that we have the climbing ability.
That's nice.
It saves us quite a bit of time.
Uh-oh.
Look out for this mushroom. I'm not sure if they put you to sleep, if it actually makes more time pass than normal. I mean, obviously the in-game time goes faster, but I don't know if it makes the counter go any faster. Ugh. That's
Too
just
many
sickening.
people.
So this part is always a bitch. Be careful with your jumps or else you might fall right through the bones. I don't know if that ever happened to us, but it can happen in the game and it's really annoying. You'll be jumping on top of these little fossils here and you just fall through them. It's really, really annoying. Especially if you're timed. So that's how we access this new part with the Earth Scroll here. And from here on out, it's pretty simple. It's just jumping, really.
His face when he slides up.
It's always priceless. And guess what?
This must be Aqua.
The Aquilin's right over here.
It's just water?
Pretty much. Or it's an invisible flower that grows near the water.
Make the remedy now. Better take it to Hotelo.
Yeah, whatever. Before we go to Hotelo, though, we might want to jump this way. There's a new area we can reach. It's actually on the opposite side of the Aquilin, but we can't just jump across from that side.
A present.
So on top of the mountain, we find a rock.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It needs to be appraised. Hopefully, oh, that's a good place to jump down. Oh, well, thank you, buddy.
Maybe not such a
Shot
good
me right in the
place.
back. So you don't actually have to run all the way back to town. We only have to get so far as to see Hotelo, and that'll stop the timer. So like I mentioned, I think that's the first time I fell down there. Though it is a bit of an annoying jump to make. Yes, we got the water. And for some reason, the time limit doesn't apply to Hotelo. Even though he's completely useless, he somehow is faster at running back to town than us. Even though there's still a ton of enemies in the way, and he has no way to defend himself.
Maybe they realize that and they don't attack him.
Then why don't you just go the rest of the way? I don't know. Game logic. Can't explain it, man. Of course, things aren't so easy for us. We actually have to walk down the rest of the mountain. Always good times. And this guy always shoots us. Thank you.
Ugh.
Oh, I cannot stand these guys. Luckily, we have so much health at this point, it really doesn't matter. So from here on out, it's pretty much just going down the mountain. I don't think there's any more enemies, really. We can just jump down and avoid most of them. I think the biggest obstacle we have on the way back is probably those magicians again.
I hate the
Because
magicians.
they always, and what I hate about them is they teleport right in front of you and then you stop because you're walking into them.
Mm-hmm.
It just pisses me off like nothing else. And wow, nice phasing through the the little mountain there.
We saw the Minku do it, now we can do it too.
Indeed. Oh. That guy's always a riot, isn't he?
Oh, we made it through him.
Luckily, I guess we had reached the end, so we just walked right through him. But, yeah. He's relentless. Oh, and great, now we're tired, so we're gonna be running slower now.
Aww.
Classic. I love that. Although, to be fair, we haven't really slept much this whole episode.
No.
Which is an interesting thing to say, I know. We haven't slept much this episode, yeah, well... Sleeping is a thing in this game. It's rather interesting because you do actually get tired. I'm not sure if there are many games that take that into account, even these days.
The Sims.
The Sims, yeah, you got that. But like most RPGs, like Skyrim or whatever, you don't see that happening.
No.
So do we get an event now? Yeah, listen, the music's changed.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's Tim. That was quick. He's recovered already.
Great.
Well, that's good to know. The medicine works quick. It's good stuff. Yeah. The mayor in Hotelo? Well...
Wow.
What?
What?
We were the only ones that actually did anything. Well, let's just be calm about it. And we're a good boy.
Okay.
That's good to know. Yeah, it might be tempting to tell him off, but if you're nice to him, he's actually nice back for once, so I figured it's a nice thing to do. And we're the hero for the day, look. All you guys just standing around doing nothing. So helpful. Well, at least she acknowledges that he's rude, although she does nothing about it.
I know.
Other than lock him out of the house and get him attacked by zombie vampires.
Does he have a dad?
None that we're aware of. Maybe it's one of the many men in town.
Maybe it's Hotelo.
It's like Eric Hartman. We just don't know who his dad is. Although I think they did reveal it eventually in the show, but spoilers, which I'm not going to tell for anyone that doesn't know. She has to make a living. True, true. She's quite the witch. That's a bit rude to say, Hotelo. I mean, her son was just infected and everyone's laughing.
Now all the men are just
yes, that
laughing
was
at her.
hilarious. All right, let's get out of here. Probably for the best. Yeah, that was an awkward celebration. Is this Hotelo?
Welcome. Make
Yeah, he's back at the hotel now.
He traveled back pretty quickly.
Well, that was a fun sequence, and we're an industrious boy now. And we
No.
can marry Mint.
No.
I think I'll pass, Hotelo. I think I'll pass. But anyway, if you'll let me save, I think that'll be for the best. And we can end this episode. Pretty productive, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Save the boy. But there's more mysteries in town to be solved, like these weird beasts who
Bambies.
maybe we'll see in the next episode.
I hope so.
Until then, take care.
Bye.